Welcome back to our update on Bitcoin. We're going to go right into the chart and look at the monthly, the weekly, and even the daily to see exactly where we're going to buy to start stacking up our chips through 2024 into the new bull market. So let's jump right in. So as you can see on this chart, I am on the monthly. So just remember, if you're playing this on the macro, this is nothing to be worried about. This pump and dump is not over. This is to be expected. We just had 2x off the bottom of Bitcoin here. This is the bar, if you follow me from the last time, of when we actually retested the bottom back here in 2019, this run, which I feel that we are completely just repeating this history here. So as you can see, it's already playing out. We came a little shy of where my target was, pretty dang close. And to be honest, I was waiting for this last push, and I didn't release a lot of my coins because I didn't get this last push of about $1,000, $1,500. So again, I'm accumulating, and as you can see from this monthly jewel light indicator, we're still on the uptick. And if you look back at 2019 of this monthly jewel light indicator, when we actually hit this average of 38 here, we were already on the downside, and you saw bounces in the way. So how are we playing these bounces? Are you trading the bounces? Are you trading for investment? This is completely, off of your own strategy. For me, I'm doing both, right? So I'm trading the bounces, and then I'm also stacking my chips for 2024, as I anticipate it to be a powerful year with the halving. So let's go ahead and go in a little bit here on the weekly, and you can see that's a pretty nasty candle, right? So this is clearly an upthrust, a deviation from this high here. So we can mark this out. This is definitely where you would want to be going along. So I just don't see us bouncing back up and holding this channel. I do foresee us over the next couple of weeks and even into May coming down and finding my buy targets. Where are those buy targets? Well, you can already see a very strong one off this weekly moving average of 200, which is at 25.8, 25.7 now. So this is a high conviction buy with the support just below it at 25.2. Another good buy signal, if we put on the Gaussian channel, is look at the confluence happening here. And this is why I'm going to buy pretty heavy here for a bounce. These are going to converge, these moving averages. The mean Gaussian channel here is going to converge with the 200 with support right below it. So right in this zone here is going to be a good buy signal here, right in there, sometime in the coming weeks. So this would be a good area. 26,000 is a good area to start stacking. For anticipating a bounce, I don't want to see a closure below this mean Gaussian channel, as we did not get that in 2019. We kind of busted through and we tested it. A test is fine, but I definitely don't want to see a closure below it. So you can see it bounced, and then it bounced down, and it actually tested here. So I wouldn't mind a test of this area and a continuation to break out of this Gaussian channel is what I'm anticipating. If we do range for the year, which I just don't anticipate us ranging for the year, we could see a breakdown and a test of the 23 and a reclaim would be okay. But any closures behind the mean, I'm going to kind of de-risk on my longer terms and accumulate down in 18, this 19 area to 18. So this is how I'm playing this on the weekly and the monthly. If you're looking at this on the daily, you should be cautious by now. Should have been cautious. We take this Gaussian channel off. You can see the zone, right? We're gonna lose this zone here, which this is the 0.382 level of the retracement indicator. So we already retraced to the 382 from the all-time high, and we got up to the 0.5, close to the 0.5, and this is why I was anticipating another at least $1,000 run. Just didn't happen. That's okay. I'm not going to nail every trade. So if this breaks down, it's clear to see we're going to have a lot of support in this zone here. A lot of buyers step in, and you kind of saw the deviation here, right? So I'm anticipating a very similar deviation, and for a bull's sake, we're hoping that it continues, right? You can see that the jewel light indicator has heavy down signal, gave a down signal a couple days ago. And if again, I'm anticipating a bounce here nonetheless, and if we don't reclaim this 382 line, I'm anticipating more downside pressure. So if that downside pressure happens, then I'm going to go ahead and release my coins and pick them up and start dollar cost averaging in again down towards the bottom with a low. I believe we're not going to break this 18.5 area, right? So that's the daily, that's the weekly, and that's the monthly. And ironically, you follow Metafy, you know that we use astrology. I just put out an astrology video. Definitely go watch it, financial astrology. And if you go ahead and put on the moon phases, that's your print. So this is the print pulling the cycle down. Why? Because we're emotional creatures. The moon is tied to emotions. There's a lot of data behind it and scientific research done to it. And I've been using it for a while, and you can see the relationship. It's a 70% correlation. And again, I don't trade off the moon. This sets me in the patterns of when I know, okay, we're getting towards the top, we're getting towards the bottom, we're getting towards the top, things like that. But I don't specifically trade off of it. It just gives me a kind of a roadmap. So definitely go check that video out if you haven't. Like and subscribe if you got anything here. And just be calm, patient, and cool. Remember, we're in this for the long term. If you're trading, it's choppy out there. I got chopped up a lot this time. I'm definitely learning how to play my levels with more conviction, heavier trades, and managing my risk management. But for the long term, guys, have that mentality, the macro mentality. 2024 is going to be a big year. So there's a lot of things happening in the macro economic field. Maybe I'll make a video on that if you guys are interested. But in other words, we're sticking to the technical analysis, the fundamentals, the trend analysis, and then of course astrology. So I'll catch you guys on the next one.